Caroline Douthwaite here, founder of Snowball Assets. This is one of my first videos, and the reason I'm doing it is because I just got a gimbal yesterday. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to go to Queenstown and take time-lapse me walking from Queenstown. It's about 2 or 3 kilometres, but it should only take 30 seconds or so if I do a time-lapse. So here goes. Caroline Douthwaite, founder of Snowball Assets. I'm making this quick video blog to explain why I got into business and my understanding of assets. So many people are trained these days to go to school and to basically work for a living. And when I started really understanding what money was, how it was made, where it comes from, I really had a different sort of relationship with it. There's a private company, the Federal Reserve, who prints money using government bonds, and through fractional reserve banking, where you put money in the bank keeps it. New money is printed all the time, just by punching numbers into a computer. And selling your time and your freedom for that money is really just brainwashing. It really is. I mean, we got some people who are working, but you got to understand the way the world's moving. In the 21st century, there's going to be, I've read 30-35% of jobs are going to be, taken over by robotics. What are you going to do then? The government ain't going to look after you. It's a really scary proposition. I was hearing Elon Musk was saying he believes there should be there will be eventually a national fund for everybody, because if everyone's out of work and you can't make that money, what are you going to do? I've lost my dog. Shit. I mean, money itself, the actual word money, is a different thing to currency. I mean, currency it's portable, diversible, it's fungible, it's a unit of account, and it's a store of value over a period of time. That's what you're led to believe. But unfortunately, currency is not a store of value. The more they print, I keep losing my dog. The more they print, oh shit, it's gone up. Oh, for fuck's sake. How important is it to you to understand what real assets are and how to leverage wealth by essentially getting rid of as much currency as possible? Does that make any sense to you? But maybe not. But when you understand what money is and what currency is, which are two very, very different things, you start to realise that one of the biggest scams on the planet is fiat currency. Fiat currency, which is basically made from nothing, because the government sends bonds to the Federal Reserve, and no matter which country you're in, it doesn't matter, because everything's backed by the US currency anyway. Or fractional reserve banking, where you go along and you put $100 in a 10% reserve ratio. They'll lend out 90% and create by punching numbers into a computer, and you're spending your entire life working for this stuff. It's just the biggest scam ever. Currency itself should not be centralized. No one should be profiting from the sovereign debt of a nation. They create this currency out of nothing and then have the goal to actually charge you interest on it. How crazy is that? It's insane. So the way you actually create a good life for yourself is you build assets through entrepreneurship, and you create products or services to create as much value to as many people as possible. And then you put yourself out of business. You get rid of it. You get rid of the jobs that you have each and every day by replacing yourself with people who are better than you at doing it. The reason why a lot of people can't do this is simply because they build this company up, and because they're brainwashed into an employee mindset where you're actually trading time for currency. Then they essentially creating jobs for themselves. They never put themselves out of business. Isn't it strange how Richard Branson can have 400 businesses? Do you think he works in them all? Of course he doesn't. He leverages money from these businesses. He takes that money and he puts it into more assets, more cash positive assets, like a cash positive property. You know, people are told to go to work, spend your time, which is one of your most valuable commodities, make as much currency as possible, which is basically literally grown on trees. That's how, you know, that's where paper currency comes from. A lot of it is digital these days, you know, with fractional reserve banking and government bonds. But this money is created, and then people are saving it and spending it on a house that they live in, which gives them no more money. And then they go back out and get more money by spending more time, bring it home, spend it on liabilities, and then here we go again, off to work again. You know, and it's like that all their lives. It's literally a lack of education. Not because people want to do that, because that's all they know how to do. That's all they know. They don't know anything else. It's a terrible situation. It's a terrible state of affairs. But you know, I'm not so bothered about so many people becoming entrepreneurs these days. And the reason why I'm not so bothered about that is simply because so many people are going to be put out of jobs anyway, due to the fact that all these robots, AI, you know, a lot of jobs are going to be automated. I mean, for heaven's sake, they're printing houses now. Do you know what I mean? So, make money for your businesses. Put yourself out of business by getting better people to run those businesses for you. Leverage that cash flow into real estate, cash positive properties. Put a bit away into commodities, gold and silver, which creates retirement for yourself, creates a secure net. You've also got paper assets. That's how Warren Buffett made all his money, by putting his money into other people's businesses. If that's what you like doing, that's another great asset class. Or my favourite asset class, which is collectibles, antiques and classics. I love cars, so I love classic cars, so you know, I would love to leverage a lot of my wealth into that. But at the end of the day, you've got to educate yourself. You've got to get a mentor, and you've got to educate yourself. You don't do those things, you will carry on living a life of ignorance, and the only person who's going to lose out, unfortunately, is yourself.
Here I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and petals happen.